Oh, Erlene, there you are. Wait, wrong video. Holy crap. Welcome back, guys. Jet Scott here as always, and welcome back to Scott's Speed Shop. And you might be wondering, well, why old Red and Rusty here? It's kind of shiny on one half and, well, kind of shiny, I guess you could. Wow, that actually, with no sun out, overcast, it actually doesn't look too bad. I'm kind of impressed with how that looks on camera. Holy crap. Wow. Crap. You guys have no idea how rewarding it is to see this on camera, actually. Okay, so I've been working on this for the past few days, on and off. It's actually gone from 100 plus degree days to literally it's like mid 60s right now in the past couple of days. Just complete change. But anyways, I've been time-lapsing, and you will see that here in a little bit of me doing this side of the car. And right now, what you're about to witness is the time lapse of this. I'm showing you before, and that is a lot of work. I don't know how fast I'm gonna get the time lapse, but I mean, it's not perfect. It's just like the roof and stuff. I mean, you only get it yay good. The wax helps deepen it a little bit, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you only get so good. So I tried some steel wool to try and clean up some of these, the top layer of red, and it kind of worked, kind of smoothed it out. Didn't really do much, but here you can see that original red bleeding out over this outer red. And you can see the difference in shine, which this new red actually shines just as good. Problem is all these little pucks, they don't reflect right. They need to be solid, and they're not. So you get those dull spots that aren't actually dull, but I can live with that, honest to God, because I mean, it's still shiny in the right places. I mean, look at that. Look at that difference right there, and tell me this isn't worth it. I know, you could just paint the dang thing, but it's, for some reason, that seems like a lot more work than this. All right, It is just freaking insane what this stuff will do. I mean, like, here's the passenger side quarter panel, and here's the driver's side. And I mean, we're overcast over here, so we're not getting as much shine, but I mean, it's just insane what it looks like. Now, of course, looking at this side, you can actually see some kind of shine underneath, and that's because the paint underneath here is actually in pretty good shape. When the paint looks like this, it's gonna look pretty good. It's when it starts looking like this that's gonna look kind of crappy, and when it gets real checkery like this, there's not much you can do. I'm thinking about trying like a spatula or like a plastic, like a putty knife, but something plastic so it doesn't hurt the paint, and trying to scrape some of this top red paint job off to get to the underneath the original red, which you can see that really shiny spots right in there. That's the original red, and it's a little bit darker and deeper in color than the color that's currently on the car. It's not quite R4 bright red, a 69. It ain't got quite the orange like Dad's Charger does, but it is similar. It's not quite the original PP1 red or whatever they called it, but it's, let's see, where is it? We got a couple spots in here. Give me a minute. Here we go. Yeah, so like original red. We'll get her focused. And then the repaint. So yeah, two different reds, but anyways, let's get back to polishing. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And yes, we still have to do 4 pans. I know, getting a little ahead of myself here, but you know what? This is a little motivating, very motivating, in fact. Kind of makes me want to do other stuff, other cars. Boom, update time. I want to show you something. So I'm slowly running out of product here real fast. And I thought about calling this guy who makes this stuff and seeing about sponsoring or something, or buying more, but just haven't done it. So I guess we run out of this, we'll try something else. Maybe we'll get something that's just as good. But anyways, what I want to show you is I've been using like a putty knife, like a Bondo spreader, to knock all the heavy chips off. I figure since we're running out, and we already did a little bit back here, just to kind of shine the rest of this up. But I figure this B pillar right here, or C pillar, whatever the heck this panel is. This panel right here is pretty ugly, so if it's gonna come out at all, let's just give it a shot. If this is gonna show that the paint's gonna come to life. So it looked like this, and then like after 2 wipes, all of this hazy stuff turned to the original red underneath. So what I'm gonna do right now, you see that? And there you go. Wow, the sun is not in our favor right now. All right, and that's what we got. So, shade, sunlight, not our greatest friend. I filmed a little bit of this in the sun. We might include some of that, but yeah, I mean, we got all these like little spots right here that really destroy our ability to have this. But sanding that stuff off, sanding this off risks damaging this. And the little scraper here I was using was working pretty good until it started sanding itself on the paint. But I mean, it is a night and day difference. I mean, it really is. So I guess we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we got enough product to finish this bad girl out. Alrighty guys, so I want to add this in here. I did talk to the folks at Luke at Fix It. This lukeatdetail.com. I called the number. Really cool people in Texas. I ordered 2 32-ounce bottles of the cleaner, which these are 16-ounce bottles, and more of the their wax. And that's how impressed I am with this product. Like, I already know it does really good stuff. Like, I don't know if we can even begin to see the difference. But I mean, this is just cleaning. Like, I only put on like 1 coat of clean, but there's the haziness. Boom. And then as you put the wax on, which I haven't done on this side yet, it just brings everything really to life. And well, there's no good way to show it on camera because we're in the sunlight right here, but over in the shade, it's got a really nice deep reflection. When you get in these spots, like I've said before, with the white spots and the cracks up here, it's hard to do anything about that, but This is a really good product, and yes, it is hard work, but I think the results are gonna show once we're done. May not look like much, but there's one pass, two passes. It just gets better and better. I still gotta do more on the fender, but coming out pretty nice. And didn't time lapse it, but we actually got some really nice sunlight out today in Kansas. I mean, it's freaking beautiful. Just had another great big storm, and well, now and look at that. Well, there's the hood as far as I've got it so far. This little spot, I gotta wait until the sunlight gets back just to check it, but I think it's just about as clean as it's gonna get. I can you guys know. I still gotta redo this fender because I ran out of product when I was doing the fender, but I figured it's time to finish that hood. By the way, this video is like, process of making this video is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month. So this isn't some kind of miracle product that only lasts for a very short period of time. No, this is really restoring the paint. This is really making it like, this is truly restoring the paint. So you put in a lot of effort, you're gonna get good results. If you start with crap, you're gonna get shiny crap at the end, just like this car. But it's a hell of a lot better than dull, crappy, peely, scaly, old red rusty paint. At least now it's shiny. You can add shiny on the front of that, right? Oh, what'd you just take in that glorious sight? Oh, welcome back, everybody. So, if you can't tell, there's a reason why we're filming right now. I really hope some of this actually does show up on camera, because holy crap, was that a lot of work. And I mean, it is far from perfect. I mean, we are full of imperfections. And then we have some really nice spots that show up, like right there and right here. Look at that. It's freaking gorgeous. Mine is everywhere it's not perfect, which is everywhere. But we have successfully turned a dull red rusty pile of crap into a shiny red rusty pile of crap. And I'm very impressed. I will thank my mother for helping me do part of the trunk the other day. Got all the roof done. The roof is, well, it's not great. This side, of course, we're in the shade, but you saw us time lapse all this side, and it's still shining really good, just as good as the day we did it. In fact, hey, look at that. Look at that. There we are, guys. What's up? If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know. I don't know if we can focus in on that or make that better, but yeah, there we are. I mean, the closer you get, the darker it gets, the better the reflection, so. But pretty impressive, really, what it did, even up on the top side. I think I've probably got 30 rags about this size that all look like this, just full of old red discarded paint. And I started to wax the car on the other side, and I gotta go get me a buffer. Once I got a buffer, I'll start waxing it. But a little PS I want to throw in here about the passenger door on the Polara. We are working on finding paint that will match the car, so we can paint that fender or that door and whatever patch panels we had to put in, like the cowl. So we are working on trying to find a color match paint. I don't think it's going to do too much more for the shine. It's just going to be more. Wow, look at that. Look at how freaking vibrant that is on camera. Holy crap. Sorry guys, just give me a minute. Just let me indulge myself here, because red is indeed my favorite color. Well, is she still ventilated? I know I got a little ahead of myself. Normally you do paint work before or after you well guys, I want to thank you for watching the video on restoring the paint on the Polara, and soon we should be starting to work on that 413 right there, which you have not. Oh no, you saw it in that formation in the last 413 video. Our plan was last weekend to actually start working on a video for that, but it was over 100 degrees, and this week it's going to be basically 102 and up. Yesterday was 107 with a real feel of like 130, so Yeah, and I leave for South Carolina actually Sunday, so I'm going to that Ghost of Monmouth concert in, I can't remember where it is. So if you're going to that concert, I will see you guys there, because this video will be out before that, before I head out. Which I've also got to film you guys another little video showing you any of those. You have to stay tuned for the video for when I'm gone next week to see what's going on and what's next. Obviously, we're doing the floors in the Polar, and we're going to continue to work on Earling, but we've got a car that's going to an event, and we've got to get it all ready to go for that event. And if you guys know what event that is, sweet. We could even be talking about Dad's 190 hours challenge, or even potentially the few people who did watch the video. Look at the fog out here this morning. It's 6 o'clock out right now, or 7. I don't know if you can just barely see the dozer bugger through in the mist. That's cool. All right, guys and gals, so as always, I want to thank you for checking out the video on the Polara. It's foggy, it's dewy, you can't really see the shine. It's freaking hot already. I'm sweating. So obviously you can't see the shine in the paint right now because of the freaking dew. Enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed getting to watch the paint come back to life. It was a lot of freaking work, but I think it was worth it. There's probably other ways out there doing this. It's a lot easier, and I definitely need a power washer. That would make life so much easier. So as always, guys, thank you for checking this out. Look forward to seeing the next one. As always, take care, and bye-bye. Somewhere like that, I don't know. We're gonna do the twirly thing anyways. Regardless, I'll catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.
And yes, I will go ahead and update you. 340. Now, you want to know more about the 340? You gotta wait until the next video. Catch you then.